Thank you for edits, man. Hmm. Damn, I didn't even have like any. I had like one of my alts play. That's it. I didn't feel like this in a long time. Okay, let's just get it done.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
I like to play with my
It's the Kansas City Chiefs,
led by Matt Moore.
the Houston Texans.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead.
Metro Boomin, make it boom. Why are there 4 people here? Earnings check, chat. Alright, and let's get this game over.
It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Moore. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Now Moore. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moore throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run with Washington. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
2-yard pickup. Makes it
operating from the gun. Moore. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Chiefs are going to get it. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. He hits Beasley right side. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. From the gun, Moore. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Washington now out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Moore now. Got an open man. It's Washington. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw is Moore. Looking to throw on second down. Got an open man. It's Pringle. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Moore. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first, here's Washington. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Moore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Moore's pass. Complete.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd and short. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Moore. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Well, they got the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Hall. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
I'm starting to feel for the quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll run on 1st down. It's Washington, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd.
More now on 3rd down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Houston. 55 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything that they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw again. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now more. Off play action. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Moore. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. And for the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. And the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally you'd consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Cole Beasley. 37 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
14.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And this one in under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Martin booming this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 63 yards. And the Texans able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Moore on 1st and 10. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Moore. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A 39-yard attempt.
Bailey's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So, time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he'll find Hall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Moore, throwing on first down to Gabriel, middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Moore on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first and 10, Moore. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Terry Poe marches in for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
They don't get nothing. But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on the sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Moore now, throwing on third and long. And he will find his man on the outside. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. On second down, it's Edwards. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Back to throw. Escapes the sack. He lets it fly for Lockett, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running it, Washington. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now Moore to throw on second down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the
Lockett,
road.
catch the ball. Oh my goodness, you're selling my fantasy team. Anyways.
See if he can drive the bus here
Oh,
again
he's
on this.
down.
And
Whoops.
he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Ew, that was kind of terrible decision making there, Cap Dooley.
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, it was truthfully. How many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
Now, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this
Lockett, we
away.
need to have a talk after the game. You might not be on my fantasy team much longer.
That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And
Lockett,
the offense will
man,
take over
you're
with
getting
it 7
targeted.
downs. So
But
good
you
starting
need to
field
catch
position
the
for them
ball.
here as they come up 1st and 10 at the
Just need to catch the
41-yard
football,
line.
man.
Now left side on the swing pass.
That's all you need to
And
do.
he'll be
Just
brought
need to
down,
put 2 hands on the
losing
football,
yardage back at the
catch it,
40.
take it in, get
The
both feet down, and go
completion,
on the
but they go in the
ground.
wrong direction. A loss of yards,
That is my
and now they're
TED Talk
dealing
for
with a
now.
2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
To mention the first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st down, Washington. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game.
And he's going to go down again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a 33-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 33 yards that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Cheddar, I'm going to need to also have a conference with you. Throw the ball to Lockett. Oh, Lockett hasn't beat. Lockett hasn't beat. Lockett. Lockett. That's past the Lockett. No! No! Bruh. Bruh.
But that one was incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well.
Wow, way to go, Cole Cheesley, stealing Lockett's passes, I see.
Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And the Texans are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. A give the first man through Gillespie, the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans push further out in front. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old-school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 38.
Now more. And that'll be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Baker there on the coverage.
From the gun, Moore looking deep for Gabriel. He's got it at the 15. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Lockett, why can't you do that?
Chiefs, and even 50 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Washington, and he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Moore. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run once more with Edwards. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of
All right,
players.
Lockett, you had an okay game. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get me the dub in fantasy, but you had an okay game. There were many times where you could have had touchdowns and possibly like a 50-point performance. But for your first game on the squad, not bad.
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game
I'll do stats and all that, and then I'll get off for the night.
Everyone was excited that football was
Okay, Cheddar Lawrence in his first game, very solid performance. We know this man likes to uncork.
You got that right, but I love the build up to it, right? All day long.
Park with 7 rushes, but honestly running sucks in this game, so that was a good gameplay.
Let's keep going.
Got off to a bit of a slow start, I would say.
So for Houston, they start the season with a great win on the road here.
Lockett is insane. 31.4 points, I'll take it. Coach Easley in his first game back, 15.2 points. So let me fix it so you guys
and
can
they will
see.
try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Gregory Musso this dude is just a baller. Look at that man is a baller. Swag Gladney.